Hi class, this is lesson 12.1, explore solids. So it says a polyhedron is a solid that's bounded by polygons called faces. So key here is bounded by polygons. An edge of a polyhedron is a line segment formed by the intersection of two faces. A vertex of a polyhedron is a point where three or more edges meet. So types of solids, let's look at our picture here. This actually splits up this way, okay? Splits up kind of like that. So our types of solids, we have polyhedra, we have a prism, and pyramids, okay? We have ones that are not polyhedras, and these are cylinders, cones, and spheres. And if you notice, these all have a curved surface. These do not have any curves on them at all. In order to be a polyhedra, you cannot have any curves on the sides. So let's do some classifying here. It says to classify a prism or a pyramid, use the shape of the base. The base of a prism is the congruent polygons in parallel planes. So like up here and down here, those would be our bases. And the base of a pyramid is a polygon. So my base here would be the side down here. So example 1, tell whether the solid is a polyhedron. If it is, name the polyhedron, then find the number of faces and edges. So the first thing, in order to be a polyhedron, there can't be any curved sides. So looking here, this has a curved side, so we can rule that out automatically. It's not a polyhedron. This first one, it's all straight edges, so yes, it's a polyhedron. And my base here is a triangle, and the shape is a pyramid, so this we would call a triangular pyramid. This next one, my two that are the same are here and here. So those are my bases, and those are hexagons. So we would call this a hexagonal, and the shape is a prism, so prism. So pause it and try the other three. Okay, for this one, the first one, yes, this is a prism. Here's one base and the other base that's the same as back here. So this is a prism, first of all, and that's a hexagon. So this is a hexagonal prism. For number 2, we've got these curved edges here, so no, this is not a polyhedron. Number 3, this is my base, okay, and there's one marking here and two markings here, so we know they're not the same, so we call this a rectangular, and the shape is a pyramid, so a rectangular pyramid. All right, let's look at the next page. So theorem 12.1, this is called Euler's theorem. The number of faces f and vertices v and edges e of a polyhedron are related by this formula. So faces plus vertices equals edges plus 2. Okay, face plus vertice equals edges plus 2. So example 2 says find the number of faces, vertices, and edges in the diagram. Check your answers, include using Euler's theorem. So looking here at my problem, on the front and on the back, I've got two faces. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 in the top half and another 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half. So that gives me 8 faces all together. So my faces, there's 8. My vertices are the points. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12 vertices. And then the edges are those lines on the side, exactly what you would think are our edges. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and on the back 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got 18 edges there. So So my edges are 18. So to check this, we know face plus vertices equals edges plus 2. So faces are 8, vertices are 12, edges are 18 plus 2. This is 20, and this is 20. So that's definitely the right answer. On your own too, pause it and try this one. Okay, it says, is it possible for a polyhedron to have 16 faces, 34 vertices, and 50 edges? Explain. So let's check using Euler's theorem. So face plus vertices equals edges plus 2. So faces plus my vertices equals my edges plus 2. So this is 52. 16 plus 34 is 50. Those are not equal, so no, it isn't possible because of Euler's theorem. All right, let's look at cross sections here. This is our last part of this lesson. It says, imagine a plane slicing through a solid. The intersection of the plane and the solid is called a cross section. So on here they're kind of drawn. It says, describe the shape of the cross section. So this little piece is where my plane cuts through the solid, and that shape is a circle. On the next one, my plane is cutting through and forming this shape right here, and that's a hexagon. This one, my plane is cutting through and forming this shape right here, and that would be a rectangle. So you pause it and try these last three. Okay, for these ones, my plane is cutting right here, and that's going to be a rectangle. For number 6, my plane cuts through and forms this right here, and that's another pentagon. This isn't a hexagon, that's a pentagon. And then down here, it's cutting through this little piece in the corner, and that is a triangle. All right, this is the end of the lesson. Make sure if you have any questions, you ask me about it, and have a great day.